I believe we're good to go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Pleasure seeing you around. Everything's going well. And hello, Neo. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Pleasure seeing you around. Every day's going well. Today, I don't know if this is the last story update that we'll have for now. I don't know. Hello, Mikey. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. We are nearing the end of the Midnight main campaign, at least. We're nearing the end of it. We have a new raid, people, a 2-boss raid, the March on Quel'Danas. So let's head to Silvermoon, check out our Great Vault, see what kind of loot we're gonna get, and then let's continue this main campaign and see what happens. I don't know what happens. I have seen some reactions on Twitter, and I'm just like, screw it, I'm booting up the stream. I don't want to be spoiled. When we get to the part where they cuck us and have to wait till story mode, we'll probably just watch the cutscene, like, online. I'm pretty sure Wowhead's posted it, so we'll check it out there. Let's just say my expectations aren't particularly high. Let's head down. Where's the Great Vault? Okay, here it is. Great Vault. What loot do I got? Bring me some succulent loot. What do I get? Tear shoulders. Wait a minute. I'm not mad at that. Okay. I can work with this. Let's get the shoulders just for the transmog. Oh, actually, it's also the biggest upgrade for me. Love it when you get a bit of synergy. All right, give me my shoulders. Provide them to me. Beautiful. I got a weapon last week and shoulders this week. Gotta freaking roll with that. All right. That's the money. Now we're 250. All right, huge. All right, what do these losers have to tell me?
What brings you here?
Find 10 lost animals in the neighborhood. Yeah, sure. What do you got for me, Ethos?
We'll defend what remains.
Pet battles, huh?
Still we stand. And so
Defeat 5 time-walking raid. Oh, yeah, I forgot we still have that. Ah, hell, it's Cataclysm. Oh, God, people got to do cata heroics. All right. World Boss, Delves, Legends of the Harnett. Might as well pick this one up. Gonna do Prey anyway, so.
will do my duty.
Void Scar, Arena Dungeon, any difficulty. Yeah, sure, bro.
Perseverance, strength.
Okay, now. Continue the campaign by accepting the quest, Battle the Bridge in Silvermoon City. Let's untrack all of this, get a clean quest log. I want this thing spotless, you know? Impeccable. I want this quest log looking as empty as my soul. Beautiful. Lovely. World class. Alright. Lorthmar, tell me what to do while you sit here doing nothing. Talk to me. Oh, it's worse. It's even Aeritol. Ugh. Alright. Oh, Varisa's here. Oh, we get a mount from this. Nice. We get a mount and a pet. Our elven allies have arrived. Pause. It is time to take the fight to the Darkwell. Xal'atath's forces hold the bridge and recently pushed into the harbor to reinforce their position. We must retake the harbor, launch our naval forces, and use a combined assault to take the bridge. Are you ready? Yeah, imagine if we had, like, the rest of the horde here. Imagine how much more favorable our chances would be. Lock in, though. Focused. Ironclad. DPS at the ready. What we got? I still cannot take jellyfish seriously whatsoever. Just give me a jellyfishing net from SpongeBob and we're good. I don't mind the music. Alright, so the High Elves are easily doing, like, the most here, right?
The devouring host has come to consume our homes, our lives, and our families. We will not let them take anyone else. Not one more. Today, we break the void.
Yuri Lowenthal putting his all in there. I appreciate that. Silvermoon evacuees. Got a bunch of losers doing nothing. We have 2 trees. The High Elves at least brought dragons. I can appreciate that. I don't know whatever happened to the Hippogriffs, but okay. Or whatever the fuck they used to use. The Nightborn are here, actually front and center. Well, not front, but you know what I mean. We got, like, every remaining Night Elf in human history right here. This one looks pretty cool with the bow.
The Twilight's blade have seized the docks. We must deal with them first before we assault the span.
Twilight's blade are attempting to block us off from the harbor to buy time for Zalatath. When you are ready, we will break their line. Go.
Varisa will provide support from the skies, and Thalithra from the sea.
Flame strike.
We'll pierce the enemy's line and secure the harbor.
Is this not a wall? Oh, okay. Yo, Eritor, thanks for, like, dispelling that. Appreciate it. Hey, Lorthamon's doing something. Wait a minute. Dude's got Blade Storm? Hey, Hey, Lorthamon, you actually did something in Midnight. Huge. Congratulations. You managed to press 1 button. I didn't know you were capable of that. I blast him. Let's go. Big dick damage incoming. Boom. Get this tree off my screen. I can't see anything. All right, here we go. I blast him with my shotgun. If there's one thing they've gotten right in Midnight, at least, it's like the scale of some of these fights. Yo, where's Cosmos? Where's my pet? All right, there you go. She has what she needs. Alright, bro. Oh, hell, we're balanced druid now. Dump him. Yeah, suck my moonfire. Eat my AoE. Papa, but you can't swim. We got boats. I'm fine. Bro, these ancients are doing no damage. What is this? Bro, a level 1 corruption does more than that. Cosmos, get the fuck over here. Dude, sometimes the patches does whatever it wants. You need like a shock collar for this thing. Wow. Consecration. One of our allies is doing way less than the others. Here's a main AoE spell. Here's another main AoE spell. Here's Consecration. Might as well give me like a foam #1 sticker. I mean, finger. God, the constructs look so much worse compared to the old ones the more I look at them. Oh my god, I miss them. At least the song's pretty good. Four of Rot. Alright, so far so good. Kablammy, kablooey, whole lot of splooey. 1 second, I just want to enable one thing. Okay, good. Beautiful. Oh, I can fly here? Oh, they fly now? Oh, I can't fly. Son of a... You know, it'd be a cool addition if we could, like, ride ground mounts. Not ground mounts, I mean, like, if we could ride our hunter pets. As if they were a ground mount. Really, I need, like, one ad. Alright, follow... Wait, they're fighting stuff up here. Wait a minute, hold, pause, hold yourself, not like that. Okay, kill that guy. Beautiful.
We cannot launch an assault on the bridge.
And we need to secure the docks. Champion, push forward.
I'm the only one pushing forward. Hey, look, guys, the Horde are here. We have, like, banners.
Suffer the wrath of the Quel'Danas.
Girl popped all of her AoEs, not where the mobs were. Yeah, I expect that from a Night Elf, you know? That's why your tree burned. Bum.
Light grants me strength.
Meanwhile, Liadrin over here actually does something useful. Alright, blast him with the shotgun. Beautiful. Get some loot.
It seems time is on our side.
Oh, hi, Thalisra. Again, meanwhile, the only ones contributing are the ones on the Horde. And my fucking pet, get over here. I have a cat pet, not a freaking bird brain. Oh my god, when I press the E button, you stupid cat. Get over here, Cosmos. Thank you. Appreciated. You are not activating Sacrificial Aegis on my watch. I've played Xenoblade. Yeah, you're already dead before I can even finish the joke. What does that say about you?
My cavalry can't provide.
Fried them, cooked them,
The ethereal
boiled them.
shoot us out of the sky.
Champion, find and mark their cannons so the Rendorai can destroy them.
The hell are the Rendorai gonna do? I mean, I'll do it. Oh my god, and my pet despawn. This freaking cat. Oh my god. Alright, give me this turret. Lock in. Focused. Oh, we're trying to destroy them. I thought it was going to be like a turret section. I should have probably read. Hello, Dominion. Welcome to the stream. Well, I didn't want to be spoiled as to what happened, so I figured we might as well bang this out now. We're gonna almost certainly do another stream later today. But I didn't want to be, like, accidentally spoiled as to what happens. Boom. Alright, we have to go over here. Massive clap in action. We're clapping more than people at the end of an airplane ride. Specifically at an amusement park. Or people that clap during the credits of movies in theaters. The combination of all of them. Well, good news is we don't even really have the sun now. Alright, now hit him. Hit him. Bro, they're still in Koresh gear. Losers. So far from home. Yeah, okay, Spider-Man.
Signal Verisa to strike.
There you go, Verisa, go. Cutscene! See, this is why I was saying the High Elves were the only ones taking this remotely seriously. They're like, oh, we need a fight? Let's go bring in some dragons. The Night Elves were like, I'll plant a tree. Like, what's that gonna do?
Champion, now that the skies are clear, fly to me at the bridge. It is time to advance to Quel'Danas.
I have not played Pizza Tower now. Oh, I can fly. Nice. Oh, they fly now. Oh, yeah. Now that the sky is to click and actually fly.
The Lystra and Verisa are in position. It's good you are here.
Bro, who is the... Oh, my God. Bro, who is this? Oh, that's Chandra's. Okay.
Light preserve you.
The Nightborn have set up artillery on the ships, and Verisa's rangers are providing air support. Are you ready to push across the bridge? Yeah.
We need you in the fight, champion. Now
Eliminate
is
the
time.
enemies of the Shining
Signal
Span.
the Lystra to open fire. Attack!
Are we gonna have more than like 5 people attack, or like... I'm actually at 6 if you include you. You know, for a giant offensive push here, it doesn't really feel like much when it's just like 6 people, you know?
The enemy's lines are breaking. Do not let up.
Yeah, because of me. If we looked at a DPS meter right now, it'd be so one-sided. Look at the shotgun. What the hell's Umbric even doing? Bro's casting like Shadow Bolt and that only. This is not TBC, bro. Learn a new spell. There you go. See, sometimes you gotta yell at the Alliance players to get them in gear.
So much like your parents, leading an army to their meaningless death.
This army will see you vanquished, Xalatath. I swear it on my father's shield.
Hello, 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 Esther. Welcome to the stream. I'm having a good day. Yeah, now I want pizza. I just had some scrambled eggs and they were pretty good.
Will your light twist into wrath? Will you set your armor ablaze again?
I wish.
And this time, will your friends burn in the flames?
The only one who will burn today is you.
Bro thought that was hard. Alright, Yosuke, settle down here, you know?
I offer you a way out, Eretor. A chance to leave and lick your wounds. After all, I never took any interest in you.
Is that fear in your voice, Xalatath? We aren't going anywhere.
I mean, there's no way we just actually fully deal with Xalatath. She'll probably get away, I imagine. Imperator Nocturnius.
Void spawn no quarter.
What about a dime? Can I give him a dime or like that, like, no-go as well, Eretor? I just want to know, right? I'm just curious. See, NPCs, that's how you bait an AoE. You don't just point it towards me.
Elves of Azeroth, with me! One final push to the Sunwell!
Elves of Azeroth. Bro, they wrote this story just so they could use that one line. Speak to Eretor.
What can I do?
We are nearly there. One concentrated attack should punch through the remaining defenses. Ready. I am ready. Charge! Cutscene! Hey guys, why are we just waiting here?
Oh,
Are we gonna push or no?
in vain. Leave this dark place. Prepare for your end. Why spend your last moments in agony? I've already won.
All you've done is unite us.
For a cutscene that is supposed to be this important, we couldn't have used a better cutscene. We're using the in-game model emote ones. I like how we probably got like... We probably took half our casualties just from the friendly fire on that ancient.
I would never miss an opportunity to raid the Sunwell.
Oh, the Amani are here!
The goddess has drawn a path for you.
Oh, we're doing a dragon flight, aren't we?
Let Salatath and her devouring host take this city! For Azeroth! For the Sunwell!
I like how only Eretor's the one yelling stuff. Everyone else is just dead silent. Everyone's just like, yeah, man, I guess. Sure. Do I get loot from this?
Taking the span was just the first step. Now we must face Salatath before this dark well corrupts all of Azeroth.
It took far less effort to convince the elders that the Haranir should come to Silvermoon's aid this time around. Hagar looked quite pleased with herself when she said it. She likes it when the others have to admit that she's right.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Brother. For some reason, they think it's the absolute coolest thing. They like watched Endgame. And they're like, on your left is the greatest scene in cinema history. Let's do it every expansion.
I'm listening.
When the Amani heard what was happening here, I called for volunteers to join me in battle beside my Ashura. Not many were willing to risk their lives for the sake of the elves, but some were, and that's a start, eh?
The Amani will always watch your back.
Alright, glad you brought like 8 guys with you. And I got a few more down there. Fair enough. Hello, Mikey. Welcome to the stream. And Mr. Thomas, welcome to the stream. I miss Warcraft 3 Night Elves. What do you mean? They're right here. Yeah, these are your new Warcraft 3 Night Elves. I hope you like them. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. Maybe I haven't fully decided. It might be Chrono Trigger, though. Well fought, but our task is not yet over. Oh no. Well, he's got a minion and a pet. Give me a mount. There we go. That looks kind of cool. I like him. Yeah, why not? I'll throw him on the hotbar. Alright, what we got here? Champion, friend, this is it. We must wrest the Darkwell from Lurda, or fall to the void. We do not have the forces available for a second chance. Strike hard and strike true. Watch your allies flank, and we will see the day won. March on Quel'Danas, the Dark Naru. Story mode available next week, because for some reason we keep doing this.
We've made it across the bridge, but the true battle lies ahead. Be ready for the worst.
Has anyone pugged Lura yet? Is it doable? Or is it just like bash your balls against like a ball peen hammer?
Glory to the Sindorai. We shall not falter.
Yeah, I saw that too, John. Okay. We can try to pug this. I am not... What even is this fight like? I need to see the mechanics. Midnight falls. Once a creature of light, Lura fell to the void long ago in August. Her essence siphoned by Illyria, Windrunner in the seat of the Triumvirate. Freed from her bindings, Lura's dark energies now threaten the very Sunwell itself. 4 on second, okay. The Dark Naru counts down the minutes with each harrowing toll on Death's dirge that echoes off the sacred walls. Lura sings a dreadful melody before mocking players with a dark rune corresponding to each note. She then fires a sweeping laser, activating each dark rune hit. That echoes off the sacred walls. Heaven's glaives rip and tear through the armies of the light as Lura conducts the infinite power held within the dark well. Lura spins and unleashes whirling blades that eviscerate players on contact, inflicting up to blank cosmic damage. Blades ricochet through the chamber, inflicting reduced damage as they lose speed. Okay, so just dodge them, fair enough. The Dark Well. Dark Well's colossal void beam instantly vaporizes any player that dares to enter, so don't stand in it, got it. When midnight falls, get it? Name of the boss. True Darkness suffocates any player forsaken within, reducing movement speed by 20%. Yeah, True Darkness. And inflicting shadow damage every second. This effect stacks, don't stand in it. Okay, fair enough. And Azeroth descends into darkness. Brave Torchbearers. Any player holding a Dawn Crystal becomes a beacon of hope for their allies, protecting players within 12 yards from the darkness of midnight. Oh my god, that one dungeon from, like, Legion. Okay. Emerge from the shadows to face the Dark Archangel. Lura transfigures into an unholy weapon of godlike destruction, firing a cataclysmic blast that inflicts 12.9 million cosmic damage to all players, and fight to see another sunrise. Okay. Midnight crystals undergo cosmic fracture if not destroyed in time. Okay, defeat the ads, got it. Death's dirge displays dark runes that correspond to the melody's notes, huh? Lura sings a dreadful melody before the mocking players with a dark rune. Okay, yeah. Activating each dark rune hit. I mean, it seemed kind of simple enough. Thinks I'm funny, nice. I guess we can try it. We'll give it a couple of attempts, and if it doesn't work, we'll just watch the cutscene. The fight seems easy enough. Just, like, don't stand in shit. Thank God I hit 250 item level. God, I should really check to see what specs are good for Season 1 right now. I haven't checked the tier list in a while. Be kind of funny if Survival was just dog shit, just playing for no reason. Alright, we in there. Alright, we got a guide going for this. Oh my god, do any guides actually exist for this thing yet? Huh. Well, the good news is I have the cutscene available if we need it. Oh, the raid entrance is here? No. That's where story mode is. The actual raid entrance is over here. Okay. In we go! Where we stop, nobody knows! Hopefully see you tonight. Thank you, John. Take care. Best of luck with everything. Okay. Bello Ren, Child of Allah. That was the bird boss.
Many wares.
All we need to do is beat... Why would you spoil that?
May your feet find good trails.
Like, why would you spoil that? For, like, what reason? Yeah, you're just gone.
I have many lucky do's you like.
Okay, save this stuff because I'm gonna use it. Yeah, people are dipshits. Just gotta bear to move on, you know?
Farewell, friend of the Grummles. Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you.
Happens sometimes.
Many farewells.
Okay, well, I don't know if an actual good guide for this exists yet. Because the fight just came out. I was kind of expecting one to be from, like, PTR or something. Or, like, beta. Oh, Wowhead's got one. This is not a guide. Oh, they haven't written it yet. They just have a page for it. Oh, good. We're pugging it, and there's not even a good, like... guide for what the fight does. Sick. Oh, so the fight wasn't tested. So it knows what the boss did till today? Okay. Yeah, so I imagine pugging's gonna go well. We'll see, we'll see. We'll give it a few attempts. If not, we're not gonna be here all day. We'll just watch the cutscene. Hello, Momo. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I always mix it up. I always know they don't test Mythic. I always forget they don't test the other difficulties either. I mean, from the dungeon journal, the fight doesn't seem that hard. It feels like it's just like dodge the shit, the fight. It's like there's ads, you kill the ads. She'll do a death beam, heal through it. Or just like dodge it, I guess. And then when we get to torchbearer mechanic, just stay near a torchbearer. She has a memory game mechanic and then some dodges. Oh, the memory game is Death's Dirge, isn't it? Sings a dreadful melody of before mocking players with a dark rune corresponding to each note. She then fires a sweeping laser, activating each dark rune hit. Ooh. That's probably the memory mechanic. Some other healer job to do. Then hits lines with orbs and boss should be dead. Okay, yeah, seems simple enough. Mr. Mully, bring us a stream. The kind where you wail and scream. Depending on how this boss goes, we might get that. It's only 3 runes of normal, thankfully. Okay, good. Because Final Fantasy XIV, because I play both, loves to do memory mechanics like that, and they easily my worst. Like, that's my weak point, bar none. Where it's like, here, remember 6 things in order. I'm like, nope, that's not happening. In one ear, out the other. And the worst bit, it's a visual mechanic. God knows how many I'm mythic. It would be really funny after how, like, piss easy March and... Not March, what was it? Voidspire was for, like, the race to world first. If Midnight Falls just ends up being, like, a 1,000 pull fight. That would be the funniest timeline. No, the funniest timeline would be if, like, Liquid beats it before EU reset. That would be the funniest. Close second is if this is, like, the hottest fight they've ever made. Hello, Crimson. Welcome to the stream. Having a good day. I mean, to be fair, I also thought Illyria was kind of simple on normal mode, but I couldn't get a group to actually beat her. Boss ain't dying any day soon. Cool. Yeah, I imagine, like, if they want to make this extremely difficult... Actually... Oh, is it like the same dungeon channel? I think it is. At least for DPS. I mean, it's going to be really funny if their idea of difficulty for, like, Mythic is just make the memory game long as hell, because they'll have, like, a Temu weak aura made for that immediately. Hello, Crimson. Welcome to the stream. Table idea. Click on ability tab. Oh, I never use it. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. The clock ticks. The sun sets, the candle burns. Darkwell. Alright, dodge the beam. Releases jets of excess void energy. Okay, dodge. Heaven's Glaive, dodge. Death's Dirge. Sings a dreadful melody before mocking players with a dark rune corresponding to each note. She then fires a sweeping laser, activating each dark rune hit. Triggers either resonance or dissonance. A dark rune hit in the correct order creates a transcendent toll, inflicting cosmic damage to players within 3 yards. Out of order creates an echoing clamor, inflicting cosmic damage to all players every 1 second. Okay, so you want resonance, you want to get it in the right order. Safeguard Prism. Fuck is this? Luris synthesizes a revolving bulwark of safeguard matrices. Each reduces her damage taken by 33% for up to 20 seconds. Okay. Luris Prism disintegrates, inflicting cosmic damage to all players as crystals splinter from her. Welcome to the Jabronis, Mr. Thomas. Thank you for the membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you like corn pops? Never had them. It will show 3 symbols, and you must order yourselves in the order that the symbols were shown clockwise. That can be held by players. Well, not held by a player. The Dawn Crystals surge with overwhelming light, inflicting holy damage. Okay, so pick it up. To the player holding it. When the light fades and fractures, and applying Eclipse to all players, healing mechanic, and a suck. Okay. Coalesces 3 glass spikes that descend from random players. You're outward from each target. Okay, so spread. Shattered sky, healer mechanic, no one cares. Stage 2, the dark reactor. Triggers cosmic fission. As the atoms are ripped away and consumed to create a charged core. Upon reaching 100 energy, Lura activates the Dark World's full potential, expelling all players with an astronomic blast inflicting cosmic damage, and we also get decay from this. Remaining void cores overheat and detonate, regenerating Lura's energy. Each blast inflicts cosmic damage to all players, and additional cosmic damage every second for 10 seconds. The effect stacks. Okay. Black Tide. Oh, dude. No one's even in the group. Oh my god, where's the exit? Oh my god, it's all the way back here. Around to making them immune, and the only way to get rid of them is with interrupts and dispels and purges. Ah. Hello, Fubuki. Welcome to the stream. Yo, what's up? Has the story gotten better? No. But we're in the new raid. We just gotta find a group for the last fight. Alright. I was feeling something was a little bit, not right there with that group. Guess we just couldn't find, like, healers and tanks. One day that will load. Okay, there we go. Find a group. Let's try this again. I don't know why that's not baked into the UI naturally, but... Let's go, we in here. Hello, Ultimo. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're probably gonna do another stream later tonight, but I wanted to get this done before I got spoiled on Twitter, and then someone joined the chat and spoiled it, so, well, fuck me, I guess. Ah, there she is. 121 million HP. I could solo that. I'll be doing well as well, Ultima. You got spoiled already? Yeah, someone joined the YouTube chat and just started listing spoilers. Well, one main one particularly. I just banned him. For all I know, they could be bullshitting, but the spoil was so kind of shit, I kind of figured, yeah, they sounds like something they would write. That's so lame, holy. Yeah, people are losers. Hello, pirate. Welcome to the stream. You should try diving in real life. If God wanted me to swim, I would have gills. My ass is not a fish. It was shit, so it must be real. It was like the dumbest like plot twist of all time. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like something they would write. Try to spoil Live Alive in the new ending. Is Live Alive like Chrono Trigger? I know it came first, but is it like a similar premise? I played a little bit of the demo. Gonna see Mario 2 on Thursday. Nice, I hope you enjoy it. Ooh, I hope everything ends up well for Bilky. So, like, continuing the saga of the laptop situation that we've been dealing with, like, the last week or so. To get people up to speed, I got a MacBook thinking I might be able to use it for, like, a stream PC. Turns out, streaming off a MacBook, kind of shit. So, return that. The sad thing about it was for like, every, like, secondary reason, it was an amazing machine for what I needed it to be. But it didn't do the main thing I needed to do. But now I'm like, well, let's look at Windows laptops. Oh, they're all shit. Huh. I'm just looking at them and just like, I really do hope, like, what Microsoft has been yapping about for, like, the last month or so with trying to fix Windows 11 this year. I really hope they're able to lock in and actually do something with that. Because, oh my god. If I did a cannonball, there would not be a tsunami. Think that inspired a Chrono Trigger? Oh. Computers become so much worse. Well, the annoying thing is like people talk about like Apple's ecosystem, like their walled garden. There's one for like Windows, and like that walled garden is so hard to break, especially if like you come from Windows and things just work, and for whatever reason you go to somewhere else and it's just way more annoying, or they don't. It's like I will give Apple a lot of shit. They are getting a lot of stuff right nowadays. It's actually insane. It's like ever since they started like the M processors, it's just like, bro, what are Intel and AMD and like Qualcomm even doing? Like my fucking MacBook Pro that I returned was editing more seamlessly than my 4080 Super desktop. It was just a smoother experience from when I was like using it. Because like every now and then when I'm using DaVinci on my desktop, there's a little like micro stutter. Never had one in the MacBook. I'm just like, Bro. Live Alive has the area and movement, but in a grid-based battle system and has a story spanning different time periods. It's also got number 1, this tragedy could have been avoided. Oh god. I hate when Windows updates in the worst moments, like, bro. I think they are trying to address that. I think that's one of the things they talked about, which is like, if you don't want to do an update, you can like postpone it indefinitely. I think that's one of the things they said they're going to address. That and like stop it with like web apps and you have like actually native Windows 11 apps. I'm not entirely sure why they're doing all this, because isn't the rumor that they're supposed to be working on Windows 12? Maybe they figure a lot of people are just going to stay on Windows 11 for a while and like make it not dog shit, which I'm a fan of at least. But like, there's just like one other thing that's not like important at all, by the way, when it comes to like choosing what laptop. But oh my god, when you see it, it's so hard to go back. MacBooks are so bright. Like a MacBook Pro with a bright display on HDR. Holy shit. I never realized how dim every other monitor I've had up to this point was in comparison. Finally play a WoW again, nice. Getting a new computer upgrade after a long wait on like an older hardware is such a like great day. And then you like update. Is this raid in story mode? No, Ultimate. You see, having story mode launch with the raid, that would require what we like to call critical thinking and logic. We don't do that here. So we have that delayed a week, so we have to pug it. It can't get worse than Windows 11. The thing that's like pissing me off is like, now that I had actually gotten used to like Mac OS, because I get used to like new OSs very quickly. Now that I've actually gotten used to it, oh my god, it's just so much better to use than Windows. It's insane. Like every now and then you'll run into like an issue like I did with like streaming. It was the whole reason I returned the thing, because I got it for like one specific use case and it doesn't fulfill that one use case. But like every other thing I would use a laptop for, oh my god. It's like every Windows laptop has so much ground to make up. Because Apple's been putting in work. And for some reason, like no one talks about the shit they're actually doing well. People are like, oh, AirDrop. Like, in no fucking universe, maybe like once every 2 years, would I want to transfer a file from my phone to like a computer. Just like interacting with the thing is so much better. I'm just glad I bought RAM years ago before the price hikes. I think RAM's supposed to be going down right now or something. Everyone hoping for the AI bubble to burst. It's not going to be like, I don't think it's going to be like an AI's dead or anything like that. I doubt we'll ever get back to like free AI bubble RAM prices, but I imagine they will go down at some point. Like the more companies realize they just like had the dumbest people in charge being like, wait, so this guy said he was going to buy 40% of global RAM. You never got money from this, and he basically gave you a thumbs up for a seal of approval, and you okayed this. Yeah, okay, so you're gone. On every machine. The thing with like Windows 11 is you have to spend like 30 minutes, but if you spend like the 30 minutes, you can like remove a lot of the annoying elements. All right, let's see how this fight actually goes.
Darkness embrace you.
I'm like fairly confident we're supposed to pull in the middle of the room, but oh well. Let's see how this goes. X, T, O. Oh, I see.
An inevitable end.
Oh god, this fight's gonna be annoying on pugs just because of that mechanic. Oh my god, I can already see the issue.
Surges.
No fucking way pugs are doing this fight because of that mechanic. No shot. Like, that's just not gonna happen.
Admirable, but futile. I am denial.
Okay. So, that mechanic... Oh, and then you interrupt these. Okay. So, that mechanic is a memory mechanic. She'll show 3 symbols in a certain order. She'll shoot a beam clockwise. The 3 people who get the symbols have to order themselves in the right order.
This was the only outcome.
And if they don't, the group dies. So, pugs and WoW are never doing this shit. I don't know. We gotta cross our fingers and hope to God we happen to get lucky enough for a pug to do this.
Darkness embrace you. This was the only outcome.
Okay. You gotta give him props for making this fight looks amazing. Yeah, if I had an actual group that was like remotely coordinated, I imagine this would be a really cool fight. This fight's a pug killer though. Oh my god. Don't worry, I have the cutscene ready to go if we need it. We'll give it a couple more tries. We're not gonna be here all day. There's no way that fight only uses that mechanic once. That's not happening. It seems to be a rapidly paced fight, though. If pugs can't move away from a spot that is budding, how do you think they're going to handle this? I mean, yeah. All right, let's see.
Darkness embrace you.
All right, lock in. Lock in. X. O. O. Wait, what? Oh my god.
We more.
Oh my god, they did it. Let's go. Huge. Massive play. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
The void surges.
Alright, spinny blades of doom. Wait a minute. Lock in. Our group might be competent. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
I am denial. You solve nothing.
Okay, good, good, good. Oh. Square O and T.
We more.
Huge. Oh my god, the group's locking in.
Sever the light.
Let's not stand in front of the swirly blade of death. Thank you.
The void surges. An inevitable end. I am
Front row, tank's dead.
denial. You solve nothing.
Front row. Circle. I didn't see shit. Thankfully, I'm not here.
We more.
Okay. Thankfully, I haven't been chosen for that.
An inevitable end. Sever the light. You waste your time.
Okay, I think phase 1's done. Into mission time.
Darkest of times.
Okay, got another suck going on. Total eclipse.
This is
So we lose the outside perimeter.
embrace.
Okay, star AoEs.
Slice of shadow.
Okay.
Slice of shadow. And this was the only outcome.
The pug using their brains, it's a miracle. I know, right? Alright. Considering where we were before, that was a massive improvement. Now, I don't know if when we get the boss to 0, if that's actually the end of the fight or if it's like a heal or full situation. But there are 3 phases to this. I think we died in phase 2. Crazy fight, I know, right? That was kind of nutty. It feels like it's killable. I don't know what was going on in phase 2, though. Into the heart of the dark well. Random plays inflicting cosmic damage. All players hit. Cosmic fission. Ripped away and consumed to create a void charge. Charge core. Alright, defeat the ads. Got it. Purified Naru fragment can be held by players. I think phase 2 is just dodge more AoEs and kill ads. I think that's all it is. Then we get to stage 3. Get out of the void. Dodge beam. Dodge shit. Get out of the void. Dodge. Oh, okay. So someone has to pick up these dawn crystals. If not, everyone takes damage. And when they're picked up, one person will just start taking damage. Okay. I mean, the fight seems kind of chaotic, but it seems doable. Like, phase 1 has the memory mechanic, and the rest of the fight seems like it's just dodge shit. That seems way doable. I think we're probably just waiting for a couple of players. We have 4 healers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, we're probably waiting for 2 DPS or something. That's probably what it is. Doesn't it scale for, like, normal mode, though? Alright, what loot does this thing drop? That's the real question. Bertha, no loot? Oh, there we go. Allah and El, the Dawn Song. It's okay. Now that's a war glaive. Yeah, that's a good glaive right there. See, that's what I'm talking about. What else we got? Okay, tier gear. Chaotic Void Maw. Ooh. Little void portal for the home. March on Quel'Danas Vanquisher Argent Trophy. Oh, cool. Trophy. Magister's Valediction. Or Valediction. You should pull it early for giggles. I mean, I know I play Hunter, but I'm not that stupid. Dusk Crystal and Midnight Crystal. Huh. All right, let's give it one more college try. We're in here. Let's go. Get the pet.
Darkness.
Hunter's mark. Boom him. Let's go. Big damage on boss. Let's skip a whole phase. Totally. Triangle T, 0.
Weep more.
Beautiful.
Sever the light.
Okay, so far so good. So far so good.
Surges. I am denial.
Okay, Prism.
You solve nothing.
X.
Admirable, but
O.
futile.
Triangle.
Weep more. Sever the light. The void surges.
Dodge. I'm not falling for that today.
I am denial.
Okay, Death's Dirge in 20 seconds.
You solve nothing.
O.
An
P.
inevitable end.
Triangle. Alright, we're wiping it.
More.
Oofers. Huge oof. Alright, I'm feeling way more comfortable in that fight now, at least. At least when it comes to phase 1. Not too much going on there. You just do the memory mechanic, if you get chosen for it. Interrupt the prisms as they're orbiting the boss, so they don't actually cast the spell. Wait for someone to grip all the ads together, then AoE them down. And make sure all the Dawn Crystals are picked up, and that's phase 1, basically. And just, like, dodge the giant laser beam. Let me change my talents as well, actually. Okay, there we go. Okay, phase 1 seems simple enough. Intermission seems simple enough as well. Just gotta make sure people pick up Dawn Crystals. And I think the rest of it is just like dodge. One of these days, they're going to release story mode with the raid, and it's going to be a glorious day. One of these days. I believe in the dream. One day, we'll be able to experience the story all at once and not have to wait like a week. Or have to go to like YouTube and watch a video. That'll be a glorious day. Unless we just get a kill right here, because that's what we do.
Darkness embrace you.
Lock-in? Oh. I mean circle, triangle, T. Circle, triangle, T.
Weep more.
Beautiful.
Sever the light.
Alright, don't get hit by these things. So far, so good. Okay, got prisms coming up.
I am denial. You solve nothing.
Beautiful.
Admirable, but futile.
Death's Dirge coming up. Oof. Circle. Diamond. T. Circle, diamond, T.
Weep more. Sever the light.
A Dark Quasar coming in.
The void surges. I am denied.
Death's Dirge in 20 seconds.
You solve nothing.
X. O. Triangle. XO triangle.
Weep
Other way.
more.
T fucked up. Okay.
Sever the light.
I'm still confused why.
Waste your time. I ebb and flow, the darkest of times.
I'm still confused why story mode doesn't come out first. Well,
Darkness blooms.
that would require them thinking for 2 seconds.
Must embrace. Shatter in shade. This was the only outcome.
I really wish they would just do story mode. I really wish. That, or they, like, actually taught the player base how to play. Because, like, Final Fantasy doesn't have this problem. Even when it asks you to do an entire trial fight, you never have this problem. It just makes the storytelling experience also just way worse because now you're completely disconnected from the narrative and you're just focused on like trying to wrangle up people to actually be able to kill the fight. The memorization mechanic isn't even like that hard for normal. She just shows 3 symbols and the people with those symbols just go in order clockwise. So the order that we died on, it was, she showed X, then O, then like T. But T like stood first, so out of order, so we all took damage. And like, this all goes back to a point I always bring up a lot when it comes to World of Warcraft. Their new play experience is absolute dog shit. And it's like, having situations like where people want story mode week 1 because pugging in this game is an absolute nightmare. That wouldn't happen if the game taught the player base on average how to play. Because these fights on normal mode aren't particularly that difficult, but the game never asks you to put really a level of effort in at all up to the point outside of like having to do these raids. So the player base just doesn't have like built-in knowledge. It's one of the things where I'm like, I always hop in on this. Final Fantasy XIV does this better because like over the course of like doing the MSQ, they introduce harder and harder fights and also more mechanically intensive fights and different types of mechanics, and the mechanics you learn from previous fights have similar indicators to mechanics you get later on. So you build up a repertoire of knowledge you're not even aware that you're building throughout your entire like leveling experience that you just don't get in WoW. And like, you can't just flip the switch and like fix this because so many people are already at max level. What are you going to do? Like de-level everyone to level 1? That's not going to work. Unless you want to do a massive revamp. Which is why I'm like, I think like the best solution to this right now is you just do story mode. Get the people out of pugs that don't want to actually raid. Let them just do story mode and keep the people there that actually want the loot and want to raid. It'll make a better experience across the board because yeah, you can fill your groups, but if those groups aren't going to clear shit, then you're just wasting your time. Because the fight's really cool. It's a visually interesting fight. But you know what I mean? Back, do you beat the boss? No. I think eventually they'll just take out levels. I don't know what they're gonna do. Didn't they hint at some kind of like larger changes coming after the last Titan? Because like, it's not a problem that can be rectified overnight fully. I mean, you can band-aid fix it by just releasing story mode week 1 just to make the act of playing the game for the story a way more pleasurable and immersive experience. But what they're trying to do by delaying story mode for a week is incentivize people to go into raiding. Unfortunately, that only works if you've had your player base build up a repertoire of in-game knowledge, which WoW has failed to do. And it just becomes a clown show. Because it's like, you do a normal raid or like a normal trial in Final Fantasy XIV, they're asking way more of the player base there in terms of like what you're doing in this fight than a WoW fight on normal mode. They just are. Or they at least know how to make it feel as if they're asking for more. But in WoW, the moment you try to apply like any kind of role to people, unless you get lucky and the people that get that role know what they're doing, it's a clusterfuck. Not ready to raid? Exactly, but you can also make that argument for Final Fantasy XIV and they don't have this problem. Because throughout the course of the MSQ, they have you do a bunch of different dungeons. They have you do different trials. You also have to do an alliance raid because of the Crystal Tower stuff. They ask you over the course of that story to slowly build up your knowledge of how mechanics work in Final Fantasy XIV. You know what this indicator does. We'll reuse this indicator. World of Warcraft doesn't really like doing that because they want each fight to feel special, but that makes a worse gameplay experience for pugging, and pugging is so integral to a modern MMO
Darkness embrace you.
just ecosystem. Like, pugging is a main way many people play MMORPGs now. OT triangle.
Weep more.
It's one of the more frustrating elements to like modern World of Warcraft design because they do so much right. They do so many interesting things where it's like, this game is in such a better spot than where it was just a few expansions ago. But on some of the important stuff, like the main story, like storytelling, pacing, drip feeding content, some content coming out that's like miserably low effort, and stuff like this, it makes the game feel so dated. Diamond, circle, T. Diamond, circle, T. Oh, good. People are in the order correctly. Fair enough.
Weep more.
Before you even step into Savage and Ultimate. Exactly. And like Savage and Ultimate, it's like you will need way more knowledge of how the game works than you do for like a normal fight and stuff like that. Like, there's a large delta there in terms of like player skill and expression of what the game asks of you as the player. The problem is, WoW at no point really like incentivizes you to actually learn how the game works. I think they understand it's a problem and they tried various solutions to that problem, but they're band-aid fixes. They don't really address the heart of the matter. Alright, memory game. Triangle, T, diamond. Triangle, T, diamond.
Admirable, but weep more. Sever the light. You waste your time.
We made it to intermission. Let's go.
The darkest of tides.
Alright, don't get sucked in.
Darkness blooms. This is a certainty you must embrace. Slice of shadow. Shatter in shade. Enough. The dark well calls and I answer. Can you hear it? Shadows take you. Darkness swells. Admirable, but futile. Shadows take you. grow. Shadows take you.
Sub 40%.
Darkness swells. You cannot stop what has
Dude.
begun. You cannot end the ending. Midnight fall.
Oh, I think we just got the phase 3 as well.
Admirable, but futile.
Oh, I think that's phase 3 right there.
This was the only outcome.
Okay, so that entire phase is basically when you get an arrow, just aim it at one of the balls on the outside and GG.
I have many, many wares. Good fortune to our friends.
Yeah, like, it's a really cool fight. Really cool fight. God, it feels like we can get that down. What does the boss even do in phase 3? I guess that phase was actually phase 2, and what I thought was the phase 2 before was just the intermission. Okay, Dark Meltdown was the thing she was doing. Okay. Don't stand in the dark well beam. Don't be in the beam. Cascading attack, don't stand in it. Don't be in midnight. Don't get hit by the stars. Stay near a torchbearer, which is someone who picks up the dawn crystal. Dawnlight barrier. That consumes the Dawnlight crystal. Heaven's Lance. Halo of glass ornaments over time. Forges the glass and the spikes that fire into a current target. Okay. Tank Buster, fair enough. There's a tank swap, actually. Both. Good multiplayer games with a story should have the story feed into public raids. It's like, I don't mind having, like, multiplayer content in the story in an MMORPG, but the game needs to train its player base accordingly to make sure it's not a slog. It all goes back to why I hop on, like, why a new player experience is so important for a game like this, because if you mess it up, it has a cascading effect on everything you can do and ask of the player base later on. Because you failed at introducing the game to the player, you also failed in teaching the player how to actually play the game. It's like one of the reasons why, like, Exile's Reach has always been a piece of dog shit, and I don't know why anyone ever defended that piece of rancid ass. It's like teaching people to press the interrupt button is not good enough. Hello, Pirate. Welcome to the stream. Is the interface good to read boss mechanics now? I feel like for normal, yeah. It's like they even give you like boss timers in the top left corner, so I know when to be looking out for Death's Dirge, which is the one memorization mechanic in the fight. So I know when actually to pay attention for that because they give me a little timer. And I think overall, the visual clarity is mostly fine. It's like, it's gotten way better ever since the Undermined patch in The War Within. I wouldn't say they're all the way there yet, but it's a hell of a lot better than just the swirly apocalypse we used to have. Like Dragon Age Veil God. There's a lot of like modern writing issues you can describe like across the board when it comes to like a lot of like main Western studios now. I think like the biggest issue at the end of it all isn't that though. It's just they're so bad at writing a story. That's the main issue. In the side content, they're way better at this. Whoever they have writing a lot of those side quests, they're not main story material, but as side quests, they're fun, they're entertaining, they're fine as what they are. It's when they try to do a main story, it just falls apart. And it's such a shame because like so many different elements of this game are so much better than where it was just a few years ago. The end game loop, what the game asks you to do like every week. It's so much better. Maybe this week I feel like doing a bunch of delves. I can use my keys on that. Maybe I don't feel like doing delves. Maybe I don't even feel like raiding and stuff like that. Let me just go do some nightmare prey hunts, get my great vault up to snuff for next week, and I'm good to go. Maybe get some reputation in. Maybe I want to do some professions this week. Okay, there's an entire world event with abundance that kind of like feeds into that a little bit. Sure, abundance sucks ass, but like that still exists to like feed that. Maybe I feel like doing Stormarian Assault. There's like, they give you a bunch of different options. It's like, not all the time are they good, don't get me wrong, but they're at least willing to give you like a bunch of different options and not ask you to do every single thing. It's like, there's so many elements of like, the actual fights that I've done in Midnight so far. It's like, they're rather simple, and I think Void Spire are a bit too reliant on like range DPS or healers, but they're still fun. The dungeons that I've done, a little bit heavy on the trash, sure, haven't really done Mythic Plus myself yet, but of the dungeons that I've done, pretty fun. Delves have far more creative variety than what they had in The War Within, and they're way better in my opinion. There's still delves, don't get me wrong, but at least there's more variety there. Like I did a delve yesterday, where it begins with you getting captured and locked up, and it's an entire jailbreak. And it's like, that's way cooler conceptually than just, champion! Here's a fucking cave and it's dark. Grab a candle. It's like, it's way better than that. But they still mess up some of the most important elements, especially for a modern day MMORPG. But they do certain other elements so well that it gives you hope that maybe they can fix it in the future, and then every time they kind of let you down. It's like, I think it's safe to say the story for Midnight has been a disaster. It's fucking terrible. But there's like moments where it's like, if everything felt like these few brief sparks, it would be like tiers above where it currently is. But you have a few diamonds in the rough, but it's still mostly rough. This is going away at ahead of the curve and all this bloat. Yeah, you still have ahead of the curve stuff, but like for a lot of like the side content and rewards like that, it's like if I wanted to, I could go right back to Dornagal and hop in like, oh my god, what's the content called? Horrific Visions. I could just go do them if I wanted to. If I still have stuff in Undermine that I want to go do, I could go do that. At least to my knowledge. And they're far more willing to just say, do this if you want to. If you don't care about this piece of content, you really don't have to engage with it, because the rewards you'll get from it are either going to be cosmetic, or if they're player power based, you'll probably be able to get them from somewhere else. It's just we're giving you another avenue to interface with the game and mix things up a bit. I think that's a far more healthy design overall than where we were like back in Shadowlands. Circle, T, diamond. Okay, opposite order.
Weep.
They solved it right at the end. Love that. Huge play. Glaive's coming up. You can see the boss mechanic order, by the way, in the top left corner of the screen.
The void.
Basically just telling you the timers for everything and the order of mechanics. It's built into the game now. That's not an add-on. Take care. Thank you, Pi, for tuning in. Take care yourself. Hope to see you again next time.
I am denial. You solve nothing.
Oh my god, that was so much smooth on the crystals. Group might be locking in. X. Diamond. 0. X diamond circle.
Weep more.
Oh my god, they got it mixed up.
An inevitable end. Sever the light. The void surges.
We can recover, though. We can recover. It's fine. We lost 1 DPS. We can survive.
But futile. I am denial. You solve nothing.
Things I would do for Gorfiend's Grasp or something. You. Diamond, circle, triangle.
Weep more.
Glaive's coming in. Then we have total eclipse. Of the heart. I have no idea now.
You waste your time.
Aye, intermission. Lock in. Pop an eagle.
Darkness blooms. This is a certainty you must embrace. Slice of shadow. Slice admirable, but futile. Enough. The dark well calls, and I answer. Can you hear it?
Oh, we made it back here. Let's go.
Shadows take you. I bask. I grow.
Gotta point those beams at the circles in the perimeter. Unfortunately, I'm not getting picked for that, so I can't do anything.
An inevitable. I bask. I grow. Swallowed by shadow.
Hey, so far so good, though.
I bask. I grow. You
Misclick
cannot
there.
stop what has begun. You cannot end the ending. Midnight falls.
Here we go.
An inevitable end. Your efforts are the absence of reason, of light, of life.
Ew.
Admirable, but futile. This was the only outcome.
Well, we got the phase 3 though. We got the phase 3. That is progress. We actually managed to play in phase 3 as well. That's even more progress. This fight looks so freaking cool. It's a really cool fight. Like, the fight is awesome. Well, I feel like for normal mode, it's pretty damn good. My only thing is, like, when we're up in the Void Sky area doing the ball mechanic, there's, like, not much going on. Especially if you get, like, RNG'd and you just never get a beam. You're just kind of standing there DPSing the entire thing. But it is normal mode. I feel like we're almost there. It's like, it's just phase 3 we have to do. Like, if we just get the phase 3 in a clean poll, I feel like then it's just, we stay in the light, just like stay huddled together with the crystal people, DPS and dodge beams, and that's it. Will fail upwards, but Basha heads through the wall, I guess. True. We have at least a little bit of leeway when it comes to the memory mechanic to where it's not like an instant wipe, but it's pretty hard. We can get through people messing up, though, there. At least it's not, like, necessarily a pass-fail mechanic.
Darkness embrace you.
Alright, go. Here we go, memory mechanic. Circle. X. Diamond.
We more.
I like the little chime that they do when you get that correct.
Sever the light.
I dodge the glaives.
Surges. I am denial. You solve nothing.
Oof. Circle, triangle, X. Circle, triangle, X. Okay, they got the order right. Huge.
More. Admirable, but few. Sever the light. The void surges.
So far, so good. Ish. Lost a tank again. And we lost a healer as well. I'm not optimistic for the future of this pool.
You solve nothing.
Yeah, I think we're about to die to this. Yep. There it goes. There it goes.
This was the only outcome.
I want to check one thing, but I don't want to put someone on blast. Okay.
I have many lucky doos you like. Farewell, friend of the Jmulls.
Oh, dude, the group's collapsing. No! I've become so numb, I can't feel you here. Welp. We almost got there. We did bet. Well, no, we got near the end of Illyria as well. Fortunately, we weren't able to cross that finish line. Well, let's watch the cinematic then. God, that blows. Alright, well. Cool fight, though. Just, God, pugging in this game is absolute cheeks. It's so bad. Alright, let me pull up the cutscene so we can at least see what happens. Okay, NVIDIA overlay. When I hit the fucking overlay button. Thank you. Frick. Alright. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Move over here. Flip horizontal. Okay. Let me hit the bathroom real quick, and then when we come back, we'll watch this cutscene. I'll be right back. Be right back. Sent to the screen. There we go. Don't know why you would not send to the screen when I'm doing that, but okay, fair enough. Be right back. I'm on Area 52. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick, then when we come back, we're gonna watch the cutscene. I'm back. All right. Let's see what this cutscene even is. What's going on with the March and Quel'Danas cinematic? Let's watch. Okay, got Varisa, Eretor, Zalatath.
You windrunners. You just don't know when to lay down.
Why'd she say Windrunner like it's a slur? Hi, Sylvanas. Welcome back, girl.
We windrunners are just stubborn that way.
Oh, so she can teleport in.
I honestly didn't factor for you.
Death comes for all, Zalata.
Her favorite line.
Even your wretched kind.
We'll finish this another time, perhaps.
So she can just regenerate those. I mean, fair enough. So you're done in the maw? Now hug. There you go. Don't tell her what happened to Illyria. Go.
I thought you said you could never leave the moor.
There are ways, nephew.
Yeah, she had PTO.
They do take their toll. Regardless, you told me that Silvermoon was in peril. That it needed its Ranger General one last time.
Sylvanas, if the Maw cannot hold you, then maybe there's a way back for you. Back to us.
Yeah, she just took it.
My penance. My true work has only begun, little sister.
Right, the retcon of Shadowlands.
Are not at all what they seem.
Yep.
I cannot rest until I've uncovered the truth. Still, I hope to see you both again. Before
Guys.
the end begins.
There's a greater evil! Whoa! They pulled out the Shadowlands card one more time! Oh my god, I can't stand autoplay. I didn't click on it. I didn't want you to do it. Oh my god. So not only did Sylvanas come back, not only did Zalatath just, like, not factor that in, apparently. But we're revisiting Shadowlands. I mean, I'm fine with retconning Shadowlands, because Shadowlands was garbage, right? But it is pretty funny that we essentially pulled a jailer there. There's an even greater evil somewhere out there. Whoa! We're doing this again. How many times do you think they're going to play that card? Correction. How many more times do you think they're going to play that card? Oh my god. I need to see something. I need to see. Does the story just, like, end there until next week or something? Oh my god, they nerfed the fight, by the way. Look, they actually nerfed the fight we were just doing. Huge. As much as they need to, I guess. Marvel Eternals land? Oh, Christ. I mean, when I take a step back and look at it, I don't necessarily mind them like revisiting Shadowlands stuff because it's clearly just a segue into Titan stuff, right? Like, this is a problem I have with Blizzard's writing. It's so painfully predictable. It's like clearly the Shadowlands are just like a Titan construct. That's going to be a big reveal either going into or during the last Titan, right? And like we're now transitioning from the story about like the Void, where the Void's the big bad, and we're going to go probably right to the Titans. That's almost certainly where we're going. It's so painfully predictable. And
we Windrunners are just stubborn that way.
the last time we talked to her was like in the pre-patch with the Eretor questline. She came here at this point in time. Mind you, by the way, Silvermoon is supposed to have very advanced defenses against teleportation or telemancy. You can hand wave that away by just saying Sylvan is able to tap into death like it's a different thing. Sure, whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna get hung up on that, right? You know what I mean? It's okay. I feel like the Void Spy cinematic was better. It's a bit of a shame in some ways how reliant Blizzard are on like some characters. And they just like feel the need to just continually bring them back. I don't mind it with Sylvanas. I'm just like in two minds about her. Because she used to be one of my favorite characters, and then they just made her a villain and made her one of my least favorite. Now who knows what they're going to do. I think one of the other problems with like modern WoW writing, I just cannot take Xal'atath like that much, like that seriously. She's just not that threatening to me. I need to think on it some more. I think I'll call the stream there for right now, though. We'll probably certainly be back later tonight, though. Maybe with some like Chrono Trigger. We'll see about that. The fight is cool, though. I will say that. So thank you all for tuning in. My pleasure making the video and the stream. The big thing will be next week when we actually get like the finale to all this. We can actually do story mode and we can see the follow-up quests and probably whatever the hell they're going to call the Dawnwell. So thank you all for tuning in. My pleasure making the video and the stream. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and helps support future content. And I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Momo. Thank you, Ultima Fubuki, IDK, Art, Neo. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Alphelion and Dominion as well. And Pirate and Mr. Thomas. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Stay safe.